Make sure that when you're doing your chest supported dumbbell rows that you're not overextending too far off the bench and straining your shoulders. Keep your chest down, let your lats and your upper back do the work. While you're performing your dumbbell incline presses, again, just like any other press that we do in here, I would rather have you keep your elbows tucked in slightly. They don't necessarily have to be right next to your body, but I'd rather have them tucked in on a little bit of a V while you press rather than being fully extended out and putting your shoulder in a somewhat compromising position. So save your shoulders, tuck your elbows slightly so that you can save your shoulders. You'll build your triceps up a little bit more as well. On the incline press, make sure that you hit a few partial reps. Again, this program is for muscle growth. It is not necessarily for athletic power. So keep your range of motion partial on several reps and go full range when you can feel that tension begins to get to be too much. When we're doing the lat pull down, make sure that your hands are just slightly outside of your shoulders. They don't need to be so wide that you can't actually get a comfortable range of motion as you pull down on the bar. So tuck them in a little bit so you can get a full range of motion. And what I want you to do is drive your elbows down and pull them towards each other as you're doing every rep. Control the negative as you allow the weight to come back up to the top, and make sure you're converging your elbows towards each other on the way back down. While performing the seated row, I've always had incredible results when I allowed that stretch and that negative going back towards the weight stack to be slow and controlled. But I also want to note, I don't want you to lean back so far that tension's coming off of your lats and you're kind of just using your body to pull the weight back. So stay controlled, and when you get back to the top full range of motion, we should be pulling your chest through and ending here, rather than leaning all the way back and taking the tension off of your lats. Whenever I coach the push-up, I'm always looking for a slight tuck in the elbows, much like the rest of the presses I always cover, because it takes a little strain off of your shoulder and it allows your triceps to get activated and involved. But again, they don't need to, as far as your elbows are concerned, be next to your body. We want them on a slight V taper going out. If you can't do a full push-up from the top of the rep to the bottom without struggling or losing form, make sure that you just do a push-up negative. So I'll show a full range of motion and then I'll show that push-up negative, which are super beneficial. Whether you're using a rope, a V-bar, or an easy bar cable attachment, tricep pushdowns are one of the most butchered moves in the gym. You're never gonna build the long head of your tricep if you don't keep your elbows tucked into your side and keep your thumbs pulled back towards your body as you're bringing the movement back up to the top. As you're coming down and exploding down, it is okay to push out a little bit and get the short head involved. But as you're driving back towards your body, you should be tucking your elbows in, not hinging at the shoulder and almost doing a front pullover on the way down. So make sure you keep your elbows tucked back towards your body as that rep's coming back up, and I guarantee your triceps will be activated to its fullest extent.